Now we're going to learn how to design a new sheet stock. In order to design a new sheet stock, all we need to do is click on the icon that says create a new sheet metal stock, and then just fill out the appropriate choices. First, we're going to give it a name. This is going to be the name that we're going to see appear under metal stock, which we will go to after we've designed it. Let's call the name of this sheet 48 by 120. That'll be the name of this sheet stock. Then we're going to choose a material. All of the choices inside our material table that we have up top here will appear here. And you'll notice that once I decide to select a given material, that all of these numbers here will automatically adjust based on whatever numbers we have in our metal material tables above. Same thing if I were to change my gauge. All of the choices for gauges are all the choices we see right here on the right. If I were to select 22, you will notice that the surface density changes based on the density and the thickness numbers we have here. Now I can choose the width. Since we're going to call this 48 by 120, we're going to say that the width is going to be 48, and we're going to leave the length at 120. You'll notice as I change even the width and length that the numbers are completely adjusting the entire time. Even our preview over here will show us exactly the size of the sheet stock we're utilizing. Once we've designed exactly what we want, we can now simply go to our takeoff field and always apply 48 by 120. We'll click on new takeoff, and then we'll come over to metal stock name and just select our 48 by 120 stock. And now we can choose any particular gauge that we have in stock for that amount and use it appropriately. Now in the beginning, when you're designing your material tables, which you really don't have to set up in the very start of using PractiCAM, you might want to be able to just copy and paste a given material table, because the only thing you're going to need to really change is probably the gauges to start. So one of the features you can do to make it quick is use your copy and your paste. If you'd like to make a copy of this particular material, click on copy and then follow it with the paste key, and that's going to just simply take it and make a copy. Now what we can do is just adjust it, and we're going to call this 20 gauge, and then we can come over here and copy this one and paste it, and we're going to call this one 18 gauge. So this way you can see all the numbers will automatically adjust, and we continue to develop our material table so that we'll always have a full stock of materials at hand when we're inside a given takeoff. That is how we develop sheet stock metals.